We say what they can't radio.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Basketball Our Way. Before, we was playing a game called Where's Reef? If you've seen them, let us know.
Reef, we got to talk about our Lakers, buddy.
If you see a sighting of him, it's nothing to talk about.
No, you know what? We never had Reef on the show because Reef was always the man behind the
Ain't no 0 dark 30-23 mode this year.
Okay, listen.
LeBron gonna be on social media all playoffs.
No, he not.
All playoffs.
Because LeBron got, you know he got to, yo, let me tell you what pissed me off. I was looking at TV yesterday, right?
Okay.
And LeBron is an executive producer on some fucking game show, another game show.
Another one?
Yes.
I know about the first one.
No, it's another one where you're getting chased by a professional athlete, and if you get, it's like a maze through LA, and if you get away, you get $1 million. Let me just say this. LeBron, I need you to get in the gym, get your little grind area together, and stop being executive producers. When do you have time to executive produce a TV show?
LeBron got a lot of time for a lot of things. I seen him on Kevin Durant Lou's show. What is it called? Broadcast. He got time for a lot of stuff.
Well, he's probably got something to do with that. We gotta check that out. But LeBron is shaking and baking up in LA. That's right. And you know that he has a part ownership of a soccer team.
What soccer team? I'm not surprised.
I forget. I have to check that out, but I heard that. I'm happy for him. That's right. Get that money, LeBron.
It is the most.
Fuck the Lakers.
Okay. It is the most wonderful time of the year. You know, it's my favorite. It's March Madness.
March Madness.
That's the only reason why nobody really talking about the whole LeBron thing.
Well, listen, everybody is talking about you got Skip Bayless bum ass. You got
everybody out there. Don't be fooled. They are not making the playoffs. Do not let March Madness distract you from what's really going on. LeBron is not making the playoffs. This is the first time in a long time that there will be no LeBron James in the playoffs. And the first time in a long time there'll be no LeBron James in the championship.
Yeah, that's big.
That's
right?
crazy. That's
what happens. We gotta take people for granted. And then now that he's not gonna be in there, everybody's gonna be talking about it till next. But you know what? To the next season. So it's all good.
Now that there's no LeBron in the playoffs, what do you think they gotta do going forward? Because you heard Kobe. Kobe said he would have gave away the arena for.
He would have traded the whole team plus Magic.
He said he would have traded himself. For
Jenny Buss, everybody.
So do you?
The announcer that announced the Lakers games. He would have traded the whole everybody for Anthony Davis.
Regrets about them not acquiring Anthony Davis?
Absolutely not. I think even if they would have gotten Anthony Davis, they was giving up too much. So now where is your team? Where is your bench? And Anthony Davis is injury prone. Let's not forget.
The question is giving up too much of what?
It don't matter. You still need some type of pieces though.
And also, we're talking about people that are injury prone. Lonzo Ball has been injured all season.
That's bullshit. I'm telling you what it is. It's his father.
He's trying not to get traded?
Yes. Last year the same thing. But this year he just stayed out the whole year. And then now he's having issues with the guy who
the injuries.
Well, he had a major injury. He actually got an operation.
Yeah.
Lonzo Ball is now fighting with the dude that helped found Big Baller brand.
Yeah,
and now
they said $1.5 million.
He need to get that money because his career and basketball ain't looking too promising. But I think that's all a ploy with his father and his whole team over there. However, I think giving away everybody on the team is
so question.
Would have been a dumb thing to do.
What date will Walton be getting fired? Just give me a date, time, place.
The last game.
The last game.
You know how they do their exit when they do their exit because LeBron don't even know what that's about.
What?
Like their little exit before the playoffs start.
Oh yeah.
He don't know what that's about, so he's gonna be pissed off. That's when they're gonna fire him. He needs
the exit interviews.
Yes, he needs to go. He needs to go. That's gonna be his last interview as a Laker.
LeBron be going fishing this year.
LeBron gonna be making some more business.
Bring me back some salmon. It's no trip to Disney this year, so. With that going forward, we gotta speak about.
He don't want to go to Disney.
We gotta speak about just what the playoffs are gonna look like. As far as, of course, the Eastern Conference already has looked different. But
yeah, that's different over there right
now. But it's a lot of speculation saying 76ers, the Celtics, the Bucks. I don't feel like it's that big of a conversation in my opinion.
I think the Bucks is coming out the East.
I believe so too. I feel like
I want them to come out.
I feel like people think it's a lot closer than it actually is.
I want them to come out the East for fucking what's that dude name? That little point guard they got over there on Celtics.
Who, Kyrie?
Yeah, that's him.
Today is birthday. You know that, right?
It is.
27 stupid years lived. Look at this dude. Just stupid.
Listen.
27 and dumber. Just stupid.
Well, I
He's
hope he
stupid.
get that win tonight. Let me see.
27 is stupid. And you know, so funny. They're not even gonna come out the East. I don't think they could beat the Bucks.
Oh,
I really
they,
don't.
they not. That's what I'm saying. I
don't
want
think
them
we
to
can
lose so that he can understand that he is never ever going to be a Batman. He's a Robin. Respect your role and be just that. You cannot lead a team. You need to be on a team with another superstar. So what you gonna do? You're gonna go to New York with Kevin Durant?
Well,
And if you go to New York with Kevin Durant, but see, that's gonna be kind of weird over there because neither one of them are leaders.
yeah,
So who's
that's
gonna
very
lead
true.
the team?
I feel like, well,
Oh well, maybe Zion might lead the team. Fuck it.
Lil Zion, but like,
telling
listen,
Kyrie what to do.
listen, I really, Debo and Kyrie mushing him in the head,
Calling Kevin
smacking
Durant.
his father upside the head.
Calling Kevin Durant a cupcake when he do
Listen,
stupid shit on the court.
Listen, I really feel like, I really don't want Zion to go to the Knicks. That's just, I want him to have a prosperous career, so I
Go
don't
fuck
want to
his
see
life
him
up
go
if
there.
you go to the Knicks. Go
I
to
don't want to see
Brooklyn.
him go there. And that's making the playoffs. That's crazy.
Yeah, they knocked them. That game yesterday was the
Yeah.
defining game to
Yeah,
get the
they're
Lakers
getting-
out of the playoffs. Which, listen, I always felt that them getting rid of D'Angelo Russell was
Russell.
dumb because he told on.
I don't feel like that's why they got rid of him.
That was the main thing.
I don't
The
feel
locker
that
room.
way.
The locker room. They said the locker room chemistry was messed up after that. Get rid of fucking. Where is Swaggy P at right now? Home.
First of all, I don't feel like
'Cause
I
he ain't
really,
on the
let me tell
team.
you something. I really feel like the Lakers really
Are
felt
dumb?
no, they was swindled. They was led astray.
by
Bamboozled.
Lonzo.
And his father. They really thought that this dude was gonna pan out to something very quickly.
Yeah, because Magic
And-
Johnson was riding for
And,
him.
Yo, what we also have to realize too, which I really want people to understand something just about basketball, period. When you take a guy like D'Angelo Russell, you put him on a team where he gets the ball first, he shoots first. Like, there's a certain amount of success you're going to get. I'm not trying to downplay his success. It's the same thing with homeboy on the Sacramento Kings, Fox. When you're on a team, when you're the premier player, you shoot first, you get the ball first, you have
You're
the green
highlighted.
light,
You're highlighted.
You're going to have a little more success than other players. I'm not trying to take anything away from
That's
them.
why. Hold on. I'm happy you said that. That's why I feel RJ Barrett is going to be really good in the NBA too, because you got Zion over there with him, right?
Yes.
But to me personally, now I'm not taking nothing away from Zion. I just feel Zion need to lose some weight. He got to lose some weight coming into the NBA. And I feel like RJ is going to be I think he's going to excel. And he's going to be really, really great.
All the
He's
good
a
players,
good overall player.
all the good players and great players coming out of college, they all have a body transformation. How serious he's going to take it is going to be up to him.
I
of course,
hope he take it serious.
But everybody needs a body transformation, needs to change something about, because the NBA is just a different level of basketball.
It is.
So you're going to have to change something about everything you do.
And if you go up against
But-
Patrick Beverly, Patrick Beverly
crazy.
waiting for you, Zion.
It's crazy.
You waiting?
Yo,
He like, come on,
he's crazy.
Zion. Listen, but Patrick Beverly got to know that ain't Lonzo.
So this is the question.
That's
right?
a big boy coming at you, Patrick.
There are a lot of players on the Eastern Conference who I consider to be one of those guys. There are a few, not a lot. Kyrie is one of those guys who I feel like to be one of those, like one of the dude. Of course, a Greek freak, and I also feel like
What do you mean to do? I didn't
like that guy. Like when it's time to go.
Oh yeah,
Yes,
Kyrie
the Greek
gonna
freak,
go.
Kyrie, and I also feel like Embiid is in that conversation.
I just
Why
think Embiid,
aren't the 76ers taken seriously?
I personally, Embiid to me, he just played too
No,
much.
I'm
like,
not talking about Shaq played too much too. He got busy. Why aren't
No, but
the
Embiid played-
76ers as a whole? But he performs.
oh no, I don't
He
like him.
performs. So
He's a
why-
fucking clown. I
he-
can't watch him.
Yes, he is a clown, but he performs.
He
So
want to
why,
sit on the side thing eating grapes. Like it's looking stupid.
why
like,
aren't
he just
but
irks my
why
nerves.
aren't the 76ers as a whole taken serious? So I had somebody on the gram
They're
say,
pretty good, too.
shout out to King Darnell. He said,
Oh,
he
God.
said-
What King said?
that Simmons does not need a jump shot. He
That-
said,
oh,
hold on,
I remember
hold
that.
on. This guy coaches basketball. I just want to make that clear.
Was he
He said-
high or drinking?
I don't
When he's
know-
at a
I don't
club
know
when
his
he
life.
said that stupidness.
He said Simmons does not need a jump
He
shot.
definitely needs a
And he
jump
also
shot.
said because Magic Johnson didn't have one. Now,
Do he not? First of all, do you not understand this is two different decades and centuries
two
of
different,
basketball?
two different types of basketball.
Like number
It's-
one,
it's two different types of basketball, definitely. But I don't think people realize how bad of a shooter Simmons is.
he's bad.
I don't really like. I seen home. He's a professional.
People was
he's a professional basketball. I was laughing with
he
my
was a
pops.
professional
He
non-shooter.
shot the ball and it hit the bottom of the rubber. He was by himself.
It hit
It
the
hit
bottom
the
of
rubber,
the rubber.
under the under the backboard.
How did that
It hit
even
the
happen?
Rubber. I don't even know. He's a very bad shooter.
He
Like,
needs a jump shot.
he's-
The way the game is played today, you have to know how to shoot the
But
ball.
I really think my issue with Simmons really is because I don't think people realize how much of a liability he is without having a jump shot. And one of the things that the Sixers are the worst at is end of the game situations.
And you're not going to want him on the court at the end of the game.
I don't know why they can't figure this out. A lot of games they lose. They lose at the end of the game close. They lose because they can't decide who's a closer. They still juggling between Jimmy Butler and Simmons and Embiid. And then you got this dude, Simmons, who can't shoot the basketball.
Can't shoot the basketball.
It's like, yo, how we have you on the floor at the end of the game? It's like, how can we even think about getting Embiid the basketball at the end of games and you can't shoot it? Which means that if you're going to pass it to him, people can double off of you down on him. You are a liability. One of our best playmakers and one of the best players on the team cannot be on the floor at the end of basketball games.
That don't make sense. He need a jump shot.
So
he needs to be working on that every day.
I think that's one of the biggest
when they
reasons.
get knocked out of the playoffs in the
And
first round.
Also, another question for the Sixers: why does Embiid have 30 in a game? Then at the end of the game, you don't want to give him the basketball. I don't understand that. Dude got 30 and 10, and then at the end of the game, we doing pick and rolls, and we trying to find JJ Redick off a pin down. Like, what are we doing? This dude got 30.
Give him the ball and let him go.
Like, we got 30. Like, what are we doing? I don't understand what it is. As far as the Celtics,
maybe the coach need to get fired.
Coaching.
Who's the coach over there?
Coaching does make a difference because you have to decide what you're going to go with and just go with it.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the Celtics, I feel like that thing is a ticking time bomb. Like, and I feel like it's going to blow up.
They got
right
too many pieces. They got
right
a football
mid-playoffs.
team.
It's going to blow up right
It's
mid-playoffs.
ridiculous over there.
When you have, and that's the difference between the Celtics too. They have a lot of playmakers. It's not just a lot of dudes like who can shoot. So, like, they have a lot of dudes who can make plays.
Do you understand? You know what? I'm happy
and
to
it's
say
only
that
one
because
basketball.
I think that's where the Lakers went wrong. The Lakers tried to change up the style of play for LeBron, and they put a bunch of playmakers on that team with him. And he don't need to have playmakers on that team. He needs shooters. And that's what he's used to.
But definitely, I feel like in his most successful seasons, there have been more shooters. But I also think getting towards the latter part of his career, you at least need another playmaker.
But not,
one.
yeah, I agree.
You don't need a whole bunch,
You
especially
don't.
when they're not very, very good at it. Like, they're not like the Celtics, but those playmakers they're good. They can play.
Why aren't they playing Stevenson? Lance Stevenson has not played.
I don't know. I don't know if he's been injured.
He's not injured. He's an idiot, but he's not injured.
Why are you coming at my dude like that?
Shub, you know he's slow. You the one who told me he was slow when y'all went to the when that year when
I just said he sounded a little illiterate. That's it.
that year when Lincoln went to the championship and then South Shore went to the championship and they had to do the conference.
He was there. He just sounded a little illiterate. That's all
he
I
looks.
said.
He looks. Do you see his face? He got
That's
that
all I
slow
said.
look. He got
I don't know.
He got that retarded look, like he was taking some type of medication during his life. Like I know he was on something.
I don't know what's
He
personal
probably got
life.
ADHD.
I just say it sounded a little illiterate, like he couldn't really speak well, or maybe he was nervous. Who knows?
Nah, he ain't nervous. That's all that's in him. He's been in him since birth.
Let's get to the West for the playoffs.
that's
Do you honestly think that Houston has a shot at beating Golden State? Honestly, take all bias aside, take out the fact that you can't stand Harden, take out all of that.
Listen, let me tell you something. I think they do because I really believe last year if Chris Paul didn't get injured,
I didn't think I was gonna hear that.
No, if Chris Paul didn't get injured, I thought they was getting him up out of there last year. You got to remember, Chris Paul got injured, and then after Chris Paul went down, that was it. It was night. It was all over, folks.
He had an injury too, but do you think they have a chance? You really do think they have a chance? Now, this is
I
my
think
thing.
they do.
A lot of people think that. I don't think that Houston can beat Golden State.
They can.
In a 7-game
Why? Because
series.
of DeMarcus Cousins?
I just don't think they can beat Golden State 4 times.
What was the series last year? Didn't they go to Game 7?
Yeah. They went down the stretch. I definitely don't think they can beat Golden State in Game 7. I just don't feel like they can beat Golden State. Houston. A lot of people.
I think their biggest opportunity was last year, and they didn't do it because the injury that they had.
State, what I'm worried about with Golden State, I watch Harden now. Harden's getting busy right now. He had 60 the other night. He had 61 the other night.
Yeah, let's see what happens in the playoffs. He's going to have 30, 20,
against Golden
15.
State, against Golden State, bro.
2 for 80.
We don't need you. We don't 2 for 80. Kobe. We don't need you. against Golden
Chris
State.
Paul gonna go down. Chris Paul always injured in the playoffs.
I'm tired of him.
He's
too, man.
always injured in the playoffs. But did you see the commercial?
He won injury away from being on State Farm for real.
Yeah, did you see the last State Farm commercial, right? They was talking about how you gotta get a new point guard. Like he said, well, what is Houston gonna do? They're gonna get a new point guard. They need something new, shiny, younger.
Yo.
That's Chris Paul. Like they
but for
need
real.
something new, shiny, and younger over there. He always injured in the playoffs.
This dude is getting busy right now, and I'm like, yo,
He gonna go down and pull a hamstring. It's over.
Yo, when we need Harden to have 45,
He
need that against them dudes.
He goes 8 for 80, and that's it. It's over. Like he can't shoot 45. The ball.
But somebody said something to me over the past week, and they said if the Bucks make it to the finals, they feel like they can beat Golden State.
I don't know about that. You know why I don't know about that? Because it's about experience. And these dudes have experience.
I just don't feel like anyone is. I watched Golden State play, and I watched, like, Curry was stinking it up one night. Like, I didn't even realize he was stinking it up to the end of the game.
Because they got
it's
so
not
many.
Fair.
It's like, just one. Somebody's going to be on.
He was stinking it up, and then it got to the end of the game, and they put up what he had, and they put up the score, and I'm like, he had 11. It doesn't. It don't matter. It doesn't even.
It don't matter.
On a regular base team with just 2 stars and maybe a third guy who's okay, when one guy has a bad night, it is evident in the score. It's evident in the play of the team. It's just like Klay Thompson consistently sometimes stinks it up, and you don't even notice.
Listen, what you think is going to happen? What do you think going to happen with Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green?
Didn't Draymond get his check already? Somebody got their check already.
Draymond got it.
Who got the extension? No, nobody did. I think everything is going to be brewing this summer.
So what do you think is going to happen? Do you think Kevin Durant is leaving the Golden State Warriors?
I think it all depends on the success this year, because I think it's a lot of.
If they win, he stays, or because they all can't stay. I heard.
Well, Kevin Durant made it clear he's chasing the bag. He's out of here. He's chasing the bag.
Where he's going to New York?
He's chasing the money. I don't know if he wants to be in that type of big market. Who knows? But he's chasing the money.
Oh, Zion said he don't want to play in the big market.
Zion's saying that now.
He have no choice. If you get drafted, you go where the hell they want you to go, Zion. Don't be spite.
Yo, we trying to help my boy Jay-Z sign Zion to Puma Sports. We need some suggestions about what my man got to do, because Nike got so many people they can bring into a meeting.
Yeah, they do.
They
got LeBron. They got Jordan.
Yeah, they have a lot of people. So
they got Carmelo. What's up with Carmelo? Tell me, have you seen him?
Well, the Lakers were saying that if they was going to make the playoffs, they were going to sign him at the end of the season, but they're not going to do that because they're not going to make the playoffs. So
I think he would have been a little bit of a good addition to the Lakers.
You saying that now because you just gave up hope?
Yeah. Fuck it. Get anybody.
He definitely wasn't saying that a few weeks ago.
Sign Dre. Fuck it.
Point guard?
Pass me the ball, coach. I'll shoot it.
Don't get no worse than Lonzo. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Dre played. He was a point guard.
I
think he said he was like number 1 in the city or something. He said to me one day. I'm not even sure.
He said he was better.
Country, city. I don't know which one he said. I think something.
You can have people tag him. Big Shot Maroc said he was better than Zion ever would be. You talking about? Nah, but
in the country, city. I don't know. World. I forget how you put it.
Oh yeah! Shout out to South Shore girls and boys basketball.
Oh
for winning
yeah,
the championship.
they won the championship. I was there. It was.
Yeah.
Listen,
the boys won by 1,
that
right?
let me tell you something.
Yeah.
That game, the boys' game was, first of all, the girls' game is never a lot of people in there, right? The boys' game, it got packed. So we sitting down watching the game, and these little kids walking back and forth, walking back and forth and stuff. And my guy, he had on his new little Yeezys and stuff. So, the kids, they don't have no respect. They're walking all over you. So I'm thinking to myself, God, please, because you know how black people are, black men, about their new shoes. I'm like, God, don't let nobody step on those gray Yeezys. God, please, because this dude might want to flip one of these kids, right? So the kid's walking by. So the kid he go, oh, yeah. Yo, you just not going to say, excuse me, young fella? So the boy was like, oh, pardon me, sir.
His home training kicked him real fast,
sir. But it was one. I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember the actual count on the court, but I think like 1 minute, something like that, and it was a catch and shoot. And let me tell you something. I called that
was
play
close.
before it went into motion. And there was a boy in front of me who was a cameraman for South Shore. He was like, he don't got time to catch and shoot. I said, he got time to catch and shoot.
So I'm arguing with the cameraman, let him do his job.
Because he's stupid. So let me tell you. So then when he inbounded the ball, first of all, it took, the reason why I don't think it hit the rim. So you got a great shot. But I think the fact that the inbounder took, they was pressing. The inbounder didn't get the ball in right away. So, but the boy was open. I'm like, first of all, the one that got that shot off was the one that was shooting the lights out. He was playing. He was little.
So shout out to them.
It was a great game. The boys won. We're going to get Smoke on here. We got to get Smoke on here. And we definitely got to get Anwar on here. I'm super excited. And I'm super proud of Anwar. I saw him struggle with past teams, and he's been doing this for a long time. And I know he had opportunities to leave the high school basketball circuit and move forward, but he never did. He loved his girls. This is number 5 championship, back to back to back to back to back. They won state last year. They lost this year. I didn't find that out till yesterday. I called to congratulate him, and he's like, "We lost already." I felt horrible because I didn't know they played yesterday or whenever they played. But yeah, we got to get Anwar on here. We got to get Smoke on here. Congratulations to y'all.
Well, let's get into. Yeah, I feel that y'all brackets this year. I feel like my bracket every year on paper. Yeah,
Are you old school bracket?
Nah, I do it on the phone too. I'm not.
But you like paper.
Yeah. Nah, this is nostalgic for me. This is nostalgic.
You like paper
because
you order little books to write in, so you like paper.
Come on, you got me telling my nerdy business on the
I mean,
tube and all that.
It's fine.
Listen, this is nostalgic to me. When I was a kid, my pops used to get the newspaper and give me the bracket out of it. I used to hang it on the wall. So this is very nostalgic. I just print it out now because I ain't giving them no $1 for no newspaper. They on drugs for that.
$150, I think, right?
Yeah, they
do it too much.
They do it too much.
But you know why? Because everything's online.
Yeah. So, who do you have winning it all? Who were your sleepers? Who are the teams you liked that you enjoyed watching?
I had an underdog team. Nevada was my underdog team. They lost. I was pissed off, but the Twins didn't have a good shooting game to the second half, which was too late. I got Duke winning it all.
I had Duke winning it all too. I had a few underdog teams. Well,
Kentucky is normally my team, but Kentucky has a really young core this year. But they're doing okay.
I had a few underdog teams. My underdog team
is number 2 in their conference, if I'm not mistaken. They won today against some school I never even heard of. Wofford or
Wofford.
Wofford. Where is that?
Wofford. So we were talking about the dude from Murray State, Ja. His real name is Demetrius. It's crazy. Yeah, they getting cracked right now.
Can you look him up and see if his mother name is Tamika?
Mom, we're not doing that. His mother
if
name
you
is
name
Tamika.
your kids Demetrius, I'm telling you, his mother got somebody name start with a T. Tamika, Tamara.
And
so
father name was Demetrius.
Right. So they want to put it to black people.
Demetrius.
Do me a favor. Stop making up these names. If you want to name your child something that have some meaning, go back and find some books that some African names or something like that. Stop putting 2 names. Well, his name is Demetrius and my name is Tamika, so we just gonna put the names together.
No,
the boy don't even want to be called Demetrius. His name is John. That's what they call him on TV.
On screen, his name is Ja. When I'm looking for him on the roster, I'm like, why is he not up here? I'm looking for something with just something. And then his name is Demetrius. But
right, you don't want to be called that bullshit. Come on, stop with these names for these kids.
There are a lot of guys.
Shelby and Raymond, simple to the point. So, because when they fill out their little applications, you don't know what Shelby is. You don't know if she black, white, blue, or green. Okay. 9 times out of 10, they think she white, but she's black.
She's crazy.
No, it's true. You gotta name your kids. That's why when your father was like, he naming Karan, I said,
never get a
he ain't
job
gonna be
at
able
the
to fly. Boys like you just messed the whole boy out right there. But no, I like the name. Your father wanted all of you guys to be named after the Bibles. He wanted you to name. He wanted your name to be the Torah,
Torah.
the Jewish Bible,
Jewish
I guess.
Bible,
And then you got Christian. And you got Quran. I told him, listen, her name gonna be Shelby. I don't know what you talking about right now, Terry, but that's not happening. Okay.
But yeah, you can tell she old, because we started talking about something. We started talking about a basketball player's name. She just gave y'all a whole breakdown and history of all of our names. She is old as dirt.
I'm old as dirt?
It's dirt. I told you that today. You old as dirt.
But
I'm getting I had a few
age, girl.
I had a few sleepers. I
hope y'all live to see my age. Don't you hate when old people say that? You only 50. Like, okay?
Bro, you only 35. Like, what are you talking about?
Hope you live to see my age. You're 22. What? Like, hello? Like, come on. I'm 21. But, tomorrow's my birthday. My dad tonight. Like, irked my nerves with that.
Yeah, Kentucky does have a young core. I like Baylor.
Yeah.
I like a lot of the teams who I know of high school players coming out of. So I like Minnesota. I was rooting for St. John's, but Chris, they got to do something over there, man. They have to. St. John's messed up the whole lower half of my bracket. When I say, because I was
rooting for them just because they're a New York
that's
team.
That's what I'm saying.
That's it. That's the only New York team I'm ever rooting for. See, I'm not even rooting for them no more.
They didn't even make it out the first four. I'm like, they got beat by Arizona State. Then I'm like, yo.
No, let me tell you the funniest thing that happened at work, right? So one of my coworkers, he always busted my balls about basketball. He texts me when the Knicks beat Lakers or whatever, and I told him,
everybody beat the Lakers.
I said,
text back.
He's from,
everybody beat the Lakers.
He's from Guyana, so I said, what is your favorite drink over there? He was like, what you mean? I said, because you're gonna be on the back of that motherfucking car, and if you text me again
oh my God.
about the Lakers, so then he goes, we was talking about what he meant to say, the Elite Eight, but he was like. This I told him not ever talk to me about basketball again. He was like, "Did you watch the Figure Eight?" I said,
"Oh my God!"
I said, "What are you talking about, my guy? The Elite Eight?" He goes, "Oh yeah." I said, "Do me a favor. You do not have the right to text me, call me, or talk to me about basketball when you come to work. When you call in."
When did he ask you? Did you watch the Elite Eight?
He was. It's not even there yet.
I'm about to say.
Not, I know that, but the fact that he called it the Figure Eight,
and we still on the side with 16.
Exactly. But he said the Figure Eight. And me and my other coworker, we like, what are you talking about? And two girls asking him what he's talking about. And he's a guy. So dude, do not talk to me about basketball ever again, Sean. Okay? He's from Guyana. He look like a he looks Indian.
Let's move on. That's a deal.
And he's gonna be on back of that car and he texts me about LeBron again.
But I got Duke winning.
The whole thing?
Yeah, I got Duke winning the whole thing.
Who you got them playing against to get
North Carolina.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got.
Did you see them tickets? Did you see them fucking tickets?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
And did you see the post?
2000.
Did you see the post that the NCAA put on Twitter? It was like, we provide free Wi-Fi for Division I basketball players in the hotel, and they like free Wi-Fi.
Wait. Hold up, teacher. Let me take
some of the hotels come with free Wi-Fi.
Every hotel I stayed in. Every hotel I've ever stayed in.
What are you providing?
And I went to a lot of different places and stayed in a lot of nice hotels, and we always had free Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Oh, it comes on the back of your little, you get your card key, and you got the little envelope it comes in. It tells you the guest X, Y, and Z. So I need for the NCAA to come up with a fucking better one than that. Because guess what? They don't need your free Wi-Fi. How about they need something to eat when they're starving and they done played 80 games and they don't have no food and their parents can't send them no boxes because they got 80 kids at home?
Well, I just think they just stopped having kids. I'm playing.
No, I agree. Listen, I agree with that. However,
no, but what do you?
Wait a second. Wait. What were they trying to say? What they give back to the kids?
I don't know. Somebody must have asked something about I guess the schoolwork or something about like, how was the schoolwork getting done when?
While they traveling.
They
don't give them free Wi-Fi. They get it. You ain't calling the Marriott talking about. Listen, hold
on. Let me make this very clear because people don't want to hear it. People want to act like it doesn't exist. I went to a junior college and I played basketball. When we traveled away, when it came down to this time to play as far as the championship,
you was always gone.
I didn't get a lick of work from school. They knew who you were, what team you played, who you played for, what part of the season it was, and I didn't get a lick of work. These kids ain't getting no work. They don't need no free Wi-Fi.
Listen, I remember when you
think Zion Wilson got homework? You think?
Listen, I remember when you first went to when we took you to register for school. We took you to stay, and I remember. Your what's name was already done for you. Your schedule. You already had your classes. You didn't even pick them.
Let me show you what his last day looked like when he walked out to go to the tourney. It was like, look, this teacher. Yo, I bet a lot of money on you, man. Make sure y'all win. I bet a lot of money on you guys.
Exactly.
Good old homework. But I gotta do one of it all. I like Tennessee this year. I like the way they look. A few other teams.
They played. Didn't they play today?
Oh, I didn't watch the games.
The girls. I'm sorry. The girls played. I wonder if they lost.
I like Murray State. They getting clapped.
They getting beat now?
Yeah, it's a dub. It's over for that. It got the game. It's over for that.
What's the score?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, losing by a dub. That's over. That's a dub.
Demetrius, whatever your last name is.
Mantra or something like that. But yeah, he could play.
He's a freshman?
Oh, no, I don't think he's a freshman, no. He can play. He definitely got some range. His game fits a lot of what we see as far as guard play. Having range, being able to handle. So you got guys like that who look like that.
So you think he's going to declare for the NBA?
I don't know. See, a lot of guys. This is what I love about about March Madness is that guys that don't get a lot of limelight during the season, you watch the tournament and then he gets busy one night and now we want to see him play.
Right.
And then other people want to see him play and scouts start to watch him and things like that. I mean,
Right.
so that's the best thing. So clearing for the tourney, being seated for the tourney is important for a lot of guys who want to go to the NBA because it's like this is the stage that
you want to be
everyone's
on.
watching. Everybody
Yeah.
be talking about. He was on the back of the newspaper.
He sure
next
was.
to Zion Wilson.
He
Like
sure was.
that's big for for a team like that.
Yeah, but
so
how did Zion? But you know what? How did Zion, his whole sneaker just exploded?
he bet. I'm telling you, I'm starting a campaign for Zion to sign with Puma Sports. All right, Nike can't help him. The sneakers exploded on him. They can't.
Well, you know what? That was his fault because they said he don't change his sneakers a lot. He needs to change his sneakers.
That's a
more.
basketball thing, though.
I said that too because
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
sure
basketball
he
thing.
got a lot of sneakers.
Yeah.
I think those are just
That's
comfortable. It's probably a thing,
basketball thing.
a
Sometimes
lucky
it's a
thing.
thing with luck. It's a lot of
Some
things
guys
about-
wear like lucky underwear when they think they're gonna get laid and stupidness like that. So
We're talking about basketball.
is that true?
When I played,
guys-
we're talking about basketball.
Oh my God, y'all two married
When
men.
I-
I apologize. I forgot.
That's what you need, though.
Oh, that's not true. So you
Listen.
y'all don't have lucky underwear. I'll put them on.
They
lucky
wear
underwear.
the nicest pair they got.
Oh,
This
is that-
the nice pair? The
Oh,
ones with
is
no
that
holes.
for white?
The
Maybe
nicest
white
pair.
boys do that. Hey, put on my lucky underwear, dude.
What you
What?
mean? They dirty. That's the same underwear. you talk about.
Just don't come around me with no Superman underwear on, and we
Listen.
good. No tidy whiteys. Don't nobody want to
that's
see that.
That's a luck thing. I had certain things that a certain pair of shoes that I used to like to wear. I kept for a long time until they kind of like they didn't bust open like his, but they kind of like
His
gave out.
exploded.
A certain pair of shorts that I kept. It's lucky things.
I bet you
know,
one thing. I bet you when that sneaker exploded, I bet you Nike was in the freaking lab that same night. Like, we got to figure out a sneaker for Zion.
Yo, check out Nike commercials though. Nike commercials, especially on the gram, they put together some good commercials and
Yeah.
stories about different not just basketball teams, but different teams around the country. Especially,
They know what they're doing.
Yeah,
they're
they-
marketing
they-
genius. That's
yeah,
what it's about. It's
yeah.
about marketing. Did
They-
you see Gatorade's new commercial?
Oh yeah, Gatorade's new
With,
commercial with Gabrielle Union,
Gabrielle
and
Union,
D-Wade.
D-Wade.
Yeah, that was dope.
D-Wade and his fucking braids.
Oh my God, yo, I have.
And he got the
we
kid,
gotta-
the
we
little
gotta-
son with the braids.
listen,
Like,
we
come on,
gotta
get your
pose-
lives
we gotta
together,
pose a
okay?
question.
They're gonna have
How-
caviar with extensions in her hair with
How
braids.
old is too old for men to have braids, or is there a such thing?
There is. I
How
do
old?
not. I would. Let me say something.
How old?
If I wasn't with my significant other, it's no way in hell I'm dating a man with braids. I'm just not doing it. It's a turn off.
So what?
If you got some beautiful locks and you got them things laid and slayed and
So locks is okay.
locks is yes, because you know why? To me, it's a little
A
bit
mature
more
look?
mature look. When you got zigzags
in the lineup.
and you don't even got no hang time, like I don't want to see
That's
it.
what I think bothers me. When
No
you
hang
have
time?
hair like you like Wade, you like 40, and then like your braid is like at your ear, and then you getting like why? It's not
You
even
got
growing.
design. Like somebody took time to get somebody zigzag. You know,
Yeah.
come on. Okay, maybe he's trying to relive his. But you know, like when people get older at a certain age,
They going
they-
through a midlife crisis or something?
yes, because I know a person who wants a motorcycle. He ain't never ride a fucking motorcycle day in his life. He's almost 40. If you don't sit your 40 old ass down, somebody he gonna be a motorcycle. Gonna ride motorcycles all summer. Good luck with that, okay, buddy? You ain't never ride one ever. Well, my friend had me. I like
Jay-Z,
that.
Afro?
I like it. Yeah, it's cute.
You like that afro?
I like it.
Let me tell you something.
Jay-Z can't do no wrong.
Let me tell you something. Yes, he can.
No.
Let me tell you something. I got a public announcement.
No, yes,
Jay-
he can.
and
Just don't
Jay-Z-
get no braids.
Jay-Z and J. Cole, they are my guys.
I like
Cut-
Jay-Z here.
Cut that crap off
No,
your
it looks.
head.
Let me tell
Cut
you,
it
Jay-Z.
off. J.
Jay-Z.
Cole out here looking homeless. Cut
Yeah,
it
well,
off.
J. Cole is a homeless. But look,
Cut it
Jay-Z,
off.
Jay-Z be having his hair, his glasses, his little bandanas. Yo, leave Jay-Z alone. Jay-Z is changing the world.
This
right
is my
now,
thing,
okay?
right? This is my thing. I never understood this. Okay,
Jay-Z is bailing out people from jail. Jay-Z is paying taxes.
Yeah, he's paying a whole lot of attention to everybody else by himself. Listen, I never
He ain't got
understood this.
time. Did you see what he did? He got the boy that some kids a lawyer. What did he do?
He
What
was
did-
selling CDs or something like that, or something to that.
something,
degree.
but he
Yeah.
got little kid. The Jay-Z is
Jay-Z got to sign Zion and Puma Sports. That's what he need to focus
Listen,
on.
he got other things to worry about.
No.
He's trying to
We need a
change
big-
the world right now.
We need a big name to Puma Sports. We need it.
Jay-Z is the next Malcolm X. Sorry, of our generation. And everything he does is he doesn't talk about it. If we did not know, we would have known none of these things that Jay-Z did for people if people didn't put it out there.
He's the
next Malcolm X.
This is a message to my pops.
By any means necessary.
I had no attachment to this statement.
I'm kidding. I know, because when Terry see this, you're going to be like, oh, she's high.
Oh, yeah. And Dre has no attachment.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I just think that Jay-Z to me is like, I am so proud of that brother.
Brother.
You got it.
Why are you talking like you 58, 60?
You got
I'm so proud of that young brother.
That's respect. I'm proud of him.
No, you ain't.
I'm proud of him because let me tell you, he came from slinging rocks. 550 State Street.
I'm so proud of that brother. Let me flip it for you and play devil's advocate. What? I'm so proud of that brother. He came from poisoning our community and taking the money that he poisoned our community.
No, we don't want to use those terminology. See, that's the white man turn. Like I said, he came from slinging rock. He was at 550 State Street.
Poison our community.
Now he put a stadium across from 550 State Street.
He took the money he made from poisoning our community to make a life for himself. So
he's helping the community again.
That's the least he can do.
That's because it was. Listen, that's not his fault that the white man put drugs in our community and took a lot of things from us, and we didn't have a choice but to sell crack. That's the white man's fault. They did that on purpose. It was designed.
I am not connected to these thoughts and these. I am not connected.
You grew up on these thoughts.
I'm not connected to these thoughts. I'm not.
Why aren't you connected to the thoughts?
I love Jay.
Jay-Z.
I love
Jay-Z
Jay.
For president. Fuck it.
I love Jay.
Listen, we can't get no worse than what we have.
I love Jay. Listening to a lot of his music, especially his early music, he was very much conflicted with putting poison in his community.
No, listen, he never ever said that he didn't do these things.
Listen.
He's righting his wrong.
I'm talking about he ain't righting his wrong.
What do you mean he's not righting his wrong? Shelby, don't do that because that's what the white men do. Let me tell you what they do. They will never ever let you forget the bad things you did and don't want you to remember. That's what they do. Okay, look at this point in case. You got Kevin Hart who they had him doing the Oscars. Oh, Kevin Hart's doing the Oscars? Dude, let's go back to Twitter. Oh, he had some homophobic slurs and things he said about gay people. They want to bring that to the forefront. Now you got. I'm waiting for the white man to try to bring Jay-Z down. All the things that Jay-Z is doing, the white man's going to try to take him down, and they're going to use black people to take him down.
Look at
Malcolm X.
As a
get your hand out my pocket.
As a member,
you know what happened after that? They shot him up right in church in front of his family.
As a member of the gay community, listen to this. As a member of the gay community, I do not compare Kevin Hart.
I'm not comparing it. I'm talking about what the white man try to do. They try to take you down.
I do not compare Kevin Hart making comments about what he said and Jay-Z poisoned the community. I think
what I'm saying, no, that's not what I said. What I said was, you see how they had to dig back into the archives to try to bring something up to take him down? They're going to do the same thing. I'm telling you, watch. Jay-Z is going to do something that's going to be monumental, and they're going to try to take him out. Guarantee. They're going to use his own fucking stupid ass black people to do it. They don't got to do it. They're going to use his own people to do it. Somebody's going to try to take Jay-Z out. Jay-Z, and let me tell you something. I know Jay-Z go to sleep at night every night because he's a man and he's a black man. He grew up in the grittiest place. He knows. You don't think he feels certain things or he don't think that? I'm telling you, he think it, and I'm telling you, he know he's going to do something that's going to be ridiculous. And the white people are like, oh, hell no. Excuse my expression. This nigga is doing too much. Let's call Lil Joe and Mike and let's take Jay-Z out.
Can I ask you a question though? Can I ask you a question just to play off of that? Can I ask you a question? Why with so much that Kanye has did for our community?
Yeah, he got church now.
Listen, with so much church every Sunday. Yo, tune in tomorrow, Kanye having church. His church be lit. You ain't gonna lie.
Stupid.
His church be lit.
Watch what's gonna happen. He gonna have. Listen, I'm gonna see how lit it's gonna be when Trump go. And him and Trump be up there having church. Then everybody gonna put his ass right back in the barrel where he belong. Cause he's over. It's finished. He's finished.
Listen,
I would never ever respect him ever again in life.
No, I want to ask a question. Why do we feel so compelled to feel like, okay, and I think Chance the Rapper said this and he got me tight because he shouldn't have said it in defense of Kanye. I don't feel like Kanye is a Republican. I don't feel that way.
I just think he's an idiot.
I think he's an idiot. But do you think black people have to be Democrats?
No. Listen, let me tell you how this is what I view about those parties. And this is I start to feel this. I feel this way when Trump got in office. That's why it's a gift and a curse when Trump got in office. Because for all the people that was sleeping thinking that racism is over, because he let you know, hello, knock, knock, racism is still here. Ku Klux Klan is still here. White supremacists are still here.
I watch a lot of weird stuff. I watched this thing. It was a panel of 8 educated black people went to college, run businesses, things like that. And some of them were Trump supporters, and some of them were on the other side of it. And I heard a lot of their points. I don't agree with any of their points at all. I think it's totally it's crazy, just that way of thinking.
You cannot support a person. Let me tell you something. This is how I really believe. I don't care if you're a Republican. I don't care if you're a Democrat. You should never, ever, if you are not a racist yourself, there is nothing. If I was a Republican, right? Mm-hmm. And of course, if I'm a Republican, I want Republicans in office because that's what I want, because why? It benefits me. However, if I'm a Republican and I am not racist, if I'm a white woman and I'm a Republican, I'm not a racist white woman, there is no way in two holy hells that I am going to support Donald Trump in any kind of way. You know why? Because his campaign was ran on racism. So that's where the line titters for me. It's like Meghan McCain. She Trump this, Trump that. Trump has been going after her dead father for the last couple of days.
That's true. Yeah.
And she's always talking about, these are my people. These are my people. You have to understand it's not about a Democrat or Republican anymore, because he's divided everybody. It's about what's right. And he is not what's right. Even if you decide to, like, no one is saying jump on the bandwagon of a Democrat, but at least give another Republican, if anything, another opportunity to be president. Get his ass out of here. He's racist. If you don't want a Democrat in office because you're not going to benefit from it, get him out. He spews hate. People are out here doing all these different things because of him.
Listen, so that's the question, right? A lot of people feel like you can, if somebody's running for president, whatever it may be, and they're pushing things that benefit them, they honestly feel like they can separate.
You can't.
I don't feel that way.
You cannot.
People feel like they can separate that. Well, I heard a lot of people on that panel saying, well, he's putting money into businesses, things like that, and I can benefit from that.
He's the biggest crook in the world. He had a school that he never even had a school.
Listen.
What are you talking about?
So
he's bankrupt every couple of years.
So you feel like there should be no separation from somebody's actions and what they probably are trying to push?
You can't. I don't think you can separate it. And only because he's dividing a country. He's dividing a country, and it's really, 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 it's very scary for me as a parent who has not only an African-American son, but I have an African-American gay daughter, which those two, his camp hate. You know what I'm saying?
What if I want to know people know I was gay? I'm playing.
Breaking news. Okay. She's gay, everybody, if y'all didn't know. But that hurts. You know what I mean? That really, 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 really hurts. Every day my kid walks out the house to go wherever it is he's going, I am scared to death. When you're out in the street and you're doing something or you're somewhere, it scares me. And people don't understand that as being a mom and a dad who are raising African-American children, and we got this racist ass prick of a fucking president in office, and you got all his minions running around, white supremacists with their tiki torches and all kind of shit. Come on. And you're not denouncing none of these things. You're like, oh, there's fine people on that side. Shut your bitch ass up. It's annoying to me. You gotta separate it. You gotta, if you standing there and you say, I'm not racist, there's no way in hell you can tell me you're not racist, but you back him. You don't need to back him. I don't want to hear Meghan McCain crying all that bullshit. You was on his dick, excuse my expression. And now that he's been torching your dad when he was alive. Now that every day he's talking about your father, when there's other things to talk about, Trump, you want to talk about her dead father.
So question is, right? Get back to Kanye right quick.
Listen.
Kanye was especially in his time where he was.
I thought Kanye was gonna be head of the revolution.
Kanye was very instrumental, like as far as me music, like what I like about music.
Yeah, he was, and his music is still good.
This is a question, right?
Was good.
Do people have, are we supposed to give people a chance to redeem themselves?
He had an opportunity to redeem himself.
I'm just saying.
We should.
A blank question.
I'm
not talking about R. Kelly and Bill
he's
Cosby
unforgiving.
raping people and hurting people. I'm not talking about that.
R. Kelly about to go to Dubai. Hey, he gonna be over there with his little stuff on, dancing and doing his little videos and stuff. He about to get some of that Dubai money. He ain't coming back if y'all let him go. Just letting y'all know that. They're gonna hide him out over there.
Are you supposed to give people a chance to redeem themselves? Are they supposed to have a moment where, let's say something goes blank, they start wilding out? Do they have a moment to redeem themselves? Do they have a moment to clear things up and get right on the right path?
I think
or is it a dub? Depending
no.
on what it
I
is?
think it depends on what it is. It's a dub.
Okay, we know that the harming people stuff and that stuff is
It's
different.
a dub. Kanye should have got. Let me tell you what nipped the chance for me for Kanye when he got on TV and said that slavery was a choice. That okay? Now you're clearly out your fucking mind. You get no second chances, Kanye. It's over.
Is it me? I'm gonna say this. Is it me, or do I just think that statement? I feel like Kanye has made a lot of bad statements, and when it's blanketed as like, and I feel like people give him too much. What's the word? People think he's smarter than what he is.
Okay.
I really feel that way. And I feel like because Kanye has been so instrumental as far as us moving forward a lot of things, people give him too much credit and think he's smarter than what he is.
You don't know the answers. What was that guy
Sway.
name? You don't know the answers.
Sway's
Sway.
about to beat him down.
You don't
man.
know the
He's about
answers.
to
That's
get
why
it.
you can't do it.
Listen,
Sway.
I think people.
I watched that not too long ago. It was so funny.
I think people give him too much credit. I think people think he's smarter than what he is. I think if we really look and see, like, yo, this dude probably is very ignorant to a lot of things. He made the statement that slavery is not a choice.
So you think he really believed that?
No.
Oh, okay. Because he don't believe
I
that.
think he's ignorant. I don't think he.
Okay.
I don't think he realized the nuances.
He
of
do
what
stuff for
goes.
attention.
Yeah.
I agree. Because
Yeah.
he stood up there and talked about I got
And he milking the
lipo.
culture.
I got lipo because of you guys. Shut your bitch ass up and go to the gym. You got lipo because Kim told your big ass to get lipo. That's why you did it.
Yeah,
but
she was
he-
saying he was too heavy.
he
bro.
could have got a second chance. He could have got a second chance. Even after him going sit up in the White House with the fucking make MAGA hat great again and all kind of dumb
That
shit.
right there, I think.
He was just a clown. But when he got on television, but see, guess who the slave now? Because what he was saying about his what's the name deal he got? He can't leave.
Oh yeah.
So I guess you know what it means to be a slave, right? What happened? It's a choice you made. You did. You signed that contract. You dumb fuck.
Well, that's one thing that
He's an idiot.
That's one thing
He gets
didn't-
no chances from me.
That's one thing maybe he didn't take from Jay. You didn't take the ownership part. Like, bro, why are you not owning nothing? You signing deals with people and then now you stuck in situations. It's like you're not owning anything.
Stupid. He's a slave. Kanye the slave. But that church shit he got going on, and then what is it?
rocking.
What is it with this little girl walking around with lipstick on? You see,
Who's that? The daughter. What's her name?
North.
No. Yeah, that's the first one, right?
They got her with this dark ass lipstick on, and she dancing at the church.
She ain't got no rhythm. Who was
None
bad?
whatsoever. But you see what they do? There's no way. My child, she can have a little bit of clear lip gloss on her lips.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have no dark ass lipstick. I don't give a fuck what you want on your lips. Sit your little ass down. If I catch you with some lipstick
I didn't
on,
want none of that, so we was
you
good.
didn't.
I wanted a sweatsuit.
Yeah, I
Big
don't.
kicks.
I was
and a
not.
headband.
You was nothing like me. I was super girly. Like
But listen, before we closing out, March Madness.
Duke is taking it.
Who do you have in your Final Four? I don't know. I got Tennessee in my Final Four, of course, North Carolina.
North Carolina. You know what? You know what's so crazy? You know why I love March Madness? Because anything can happen.
Yeah, that's very true.
You don't know what you can have a 1 seed get knocked off by a 15 seed, and you
That's
like, hold
true.
up, how the fuck did this happen? Like anything is. That's why it's the best time of the year because it's one game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then your whole damn life is over.
Greek Freak for MVP?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's gonna get MVP.
Greek Freak definitely get
James
MVP.
Harden,
James Harden.
champ.
He should get that.
A good scoring.
You
champ.
know what? And I, my manager and I, that's why I love him. My manager is mad cool. We were talking about basketball, and we was like, he should get the scoring.
champ. Yeah.
Of 100%. Greek Freak is the most valuable
Very
player to this year in the game.
Not LeBron.
LeBron is making TV shows and shit. LeBron, I need for you to please don't. I'm so
LeBron,
disappointed.
LeBron, I need you to get back in the business of basketball.
Yeah,
I
like-
don't know if you forgot.
I don't care nothing about your other extracurriculums you do outside of basketball. As long as you don't cheat on Savannah, don't do that. Please don't do that because they're waiting for that too.
Facts. They
But-
waiting for that.
Just please do what you got to do in basketball. Stay focused.
Lose that 20 pounds, bro.
Yeah, he gonna be all right. He
Nah,
gonna come
but,
back with a vengeance.
Yeah, I definitely got the Greek Freak for
MVP.
for
Yeah,
MVP.
he should definitely. If he don't get it, that's
Nah,
crazy.
he's gonna get it. He's definitely gonna get it.
I'm excited
I
about
got,
the Greek
I got
Freak
them
getting
coming
it.
out the East. He's a young dude too. I got them coming out the East.
Yes.
What I hope, and this is what I'm not. People not understanding. Like I know I can see that the Greek Freak. Oh, we didn't even say nothing about the Raptors, but I just don't feel like
The who?
the Raptors.
Oh, they not. They can do whatever they want now because LeBron ain't in the East now. They happy.
This is a team led by a different guy. It's not like they're led by DeRozan and Kyle Lowry no more.
Oh yeah,
they have a Finals MVP on.
They
their
got
team
Kawhi
as
Leonard
well.
who plays what he wants.
Yeah, that dude.
Do what he want to do.
Yo, I want his life. I'm gonna call my job on Monday. Like, yo,
I ain't coming in.
I ain't coming in. Pay me too.
Come in tomorrow, maybe.
Nah, but
I'll text y'all, let y'all know what I feel like doing.
I definitely got them coming out the East.
I hope they come out the East. I can't wait to see Kyrie Irving face because he had the nerve. You hear this dude?
Otis' face.
Ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis.
Oh,
He had the nerve to say, I get, I feel for LeBron not being in the playoffs. My dude, you would have never gotten to the playoffs if it wasn't for LeBron coming back to Cleveland. You know how, yeah. He knows how it feels not being in the playoffs.
This is why I don't like this dude.
That's why I can't wait to see his ass get bumped out and see what he gonna say then. He said that. I get it. I know how. I know he's feeling, dude.
Yo, he's did. I
He
think
gave. I'm not gonna say that you didn't help him get that ring, but buddy, the only reason why you got it because he came back.
I think he calls for like extra interviews. Like, yo, I want to interview at 1. Like, I don't.
So I can say something bad about LeBron. Okay, go get that interview going.
Not just bad about LeBron. He I always hear a statement from him.
Stupid.
Like, I think he be planning it out. Like, yo, when they interview me today at 1, I'm gonna say, like, what's wrong?
Yeah, I get where LeBron coming from, not making the playoffs. I feel for him, dude. You should feel for your fucking self because your team got all the way to the finals, to the their conference finals without you last year. Without you,
Who's gonna win the championship this year? You gotta stay consistent. Let me see what you're gonna say this
Golden
time.
State Warriors is winning the championship this year. The reason
How
why
many rings is that gonna be for the first 3?
4. I don't think the Bucks can win it. And the only reason why, because you got these dudes, they've been going to the finals since LeBron got back over to the
Houston might surprise us. You think Houston got a chance with a healthy Chris Paul
and if Western got his head on right in the playoffs, because listen, it's either he go like this or Chris Paul pull that goddamn he just buy a new hamstring. He can't get a new hamstring
in his groin, his hamstring in his groin.
Jesus,
he
Christ.
just needs 2 new legs. He just needs 2
He
new
always
legs.
go down with those injuries. Maybe because he's so little and explosive.
Explosive.
I mean, he was. You don't think Chris Paul was like explosive at one point?
His State Farm commercials or like his game?
He was really fast at one point.
Oh, you meant fast like that? I thought you meant like explosive, like
jumping and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no,
Oh.
I mean like he was really good.
He was quick. Yeah,
Yeah,
quick.
that's what I mean. Like,
I just feel like he's a little chubby.
Think he chubby?
Yeah, I feel like he's a little chubby for
I
his
gotta
frame.
look at him again.
He got a little weight on him.
I don't really watch Houston because I don't like Harden. Especially when he start complaining to the refs. Shut your ass up.
You don't like
you
the
get
former
every
MVP?
call. Huh?
You don't like the former
I don't
MVP?
like the former MVP. He's a bitch.
Yo, on that note, I want to thank y'all for tuning in the Basketball Away. Yo, you're too late.
And check out LeBron
listen,
James' new
it's
show.
It's too late. Yeah, check out his show. He's going to be chasing people around trying to lose 20 pounds. Yo, it's too late for you to fill out your brackets. But I want to see who's going to win this year. Hopefully Zion don't go to the Knicks if he want to have a chance at a successful career. We out of here.
But how do he avoid not going to the Knicks? Don't enter the draft this year?
I don't know, man.
I mean, well, they might have the pick next year. They are horrible. Then again, they may not have the pick next year if Kevin Durant go. They might go to the. They ain't going.
We out of here.